DIY.
I'm going to walk you through what exactly happened because I think that right now is a more predatory time than ever for content creators, especially those who are on YouTube. Just for clarification, not only did my Gmail account that's linked to my YouTube get hacked, but my YouTube itself and the person that ended up inevitably hacking my dish replaced this channel as being a crypto channel. I went to a studio session. I got home probably about midnight and I hadn't edited the video that I had to go out for the next day. Everything's going good, and then it dawned on me, oh snap, there's a sponsor that reached out to me on the 18th that sent me a contract that I hadn't got back to. So as you guys know, every once in a while I do sponsorships. I don't do them a lot because a lot of these companies be on some bullshit. I got this on April 18th and they said, greetings, my name is Charles McKay and I am a copyright expert at Vandalism Sounds. Vandalism Sounds is an actual brand and I've bought stuff from them. The thing that bothered me though about this email and why I probably dragged my feet was the fact that it was C. McKay Vandalism at Naver.com. The first thing I did was did a research of what the hell is Naver. And Naver is a South Korean online platform operated by the Naver Corporation. It's been around since 1999. What happens sometimes with sponsors, they'll outsource their marketing and they tend to outsource their marketing overseas. So that wasn't so much of a red flag at that point. It is now that I'm looking back on it. We're launching a new project in the next month called Vandalism Sounds Ultimate Edition. We would appreciate the chance to advertise on your channel and would prefer to provide more information to you via email. Are you interested in this offer? So I said, hey Charles, thank you for reaching out. I would love to hear more information about this. Now what you're seeing here wasn't there when I was emailing these people. So they said, let me tell you about our future services in Vandalism Sounds Ultimate Edition. You will be able to access all of our sound packs and preset packs for credits. Each subscription plan will have a different amount of credits for downloading samples to the DAW browser. That is so specific. Scammers are usually not that specific. In the pre-roll, you will need to show the process of using Vandalism Sounds Ultimate Edition, namely the process of finding our sample packs, the process of downloading samples to the computer, and also show the cost of subscription plans. We also provide you with the text you will need to voice it in video. We can offer you $2,000 for pre-roll placement. Do you agree? If not, then please answer what price will suit you. Thank you. They really did some research. This is what most sponsored programs look like, except they usually don't start off with the pricing. That was one thing that had me a little bit suspect because I was like, you're going to pay $2,000 for a pre-roll video that I voice and that I show the process of using this program that has a desktop version. 30 seconds, $2,000. Am I reading that right? Okay. So then after doing some more research and even seeing if the product was a thing, I hit him back and I said, sounds awesome. Next message. Hi, Curtis. Here is the text for you to review. So they created a script for me. The scammer created a script for me for this fictional sponsored post that they were going to pay me for. You know what I'm assuming now that I read it out loud? I think they asked ChatGPT, this is me assuming, they asked ChatGPT to generate a script, a 30-second script for this product. That's smart as shit, I'm not even gonna lie. And I said, absolutely, that works. Do you have any examples of prior ads that I can look at? Or possibly screenshots of what I need to show on screen? Because this didn't give me a description of like what the product even is. I assumed it was a desktop app like Splice. Here's where things should have shown themselves, but I didn't pick up on it. I asked for examples. I was like, I need to see where other people have done things with your products. I did some research on my own and I went to YouTube and here it is. It's the same logo, who they're supposed to be posing as, right? 22,000 subscribers. Okay, they don't really get a whole lot of views. That's fine. Doesn't mean that they're not making any money. Then I saw there was a YouTuber here named Arcade.
Back with another video, and in this one I'm gonna show you a new site, a new service by Vandalism Sounds.
So I was like, okay, so they've worked with someone. I even checked the website. Looks like your typical sound pack website. This is the thing that they wanted me to make a video about. Once again, it is not this company. This is somebody posing as this company. So I did my homework on this and I was like, this is looking legit. So I asked for examples and they said, hi Curtis, unfortunately there are no examples since the service is new and has not yet been released. You are one of the first from whom we order an integration. That bothered me. And as you'll see, I started to ask more questions about how do I know what to make for you if you're not giving me details about what you want me to show on the screen. It said we're planning to release Vandalism Ultimate Edition on the 29th of April. These assholes, they even gave dates. The video should be posted after this date. Tell me, please, if this option is suitable for you. This is over the duration of like almost a week. Like I wasn't moving to this soon. It wasn't like a quick conversation. So then I told him, I said, yeah, that date works for me. Just a few questions. Like, what would you like to appear on the screen to accompany the voiceover? And usually this is when I back away. And then I said, lastly, did you plan to provide an agreement or contract for the integration, because that's another red flag. Because usually these companies will reach out and say, hey, we want you to do this script by this day so that it can roll out, and we need you to make sure that you don't say things like this. They said, hi, Curtis, it will be necessary for you to record our program from the screen and pronounce the text. Also show our service in use. Now, it is typical for you to have to provide them address for a contract. If they're going to do a wire transfer, you have to provide your bank information. These are things that are necessary. 7 days pass by and they don't say anything after I provide them the information. That was starting to bother me. So then the next thing I said was, any updates on this? You got budget like that and your deadline is on the 29th. Like literally I sent it at 12:03 and they sent me a message back 4 minutes later. That started making me feel a little bit more uneasy. It said, my apologies, Curtis. It looks like you didn't receive my last message. Nah, y'all just didn't send it. You was too busy scamming somebody else. We've prepared a contract for you. Please read and sign it. Thanks. I looked over the contract, pretty standard agreement. Marketing proposal. So I told them, I will review this and sign it today. How will I access the product? Because they still didn't send the product. Hi, Curtis. Great. Looking forward to hearing back from you. Please tell me what operating system is installed on your computer. I'll provide you private access. Thank you. They did a whole contract, bro. A whole ass contract. So I told them, I said, sounds good. Windows 10. They didn't send me a direct download. You know what they sent me? A GitHub link. And here's the virus that enabled them the opportunity to get in all my shit. They gave me a password and all that stuff. Downloaded it, gave them the signed agreement. Worst mistake I could have made. I said, no worries, I just downloaded that now from you. Here's the signed agreement. Downloaded the program or downloaded the EXE, nothing happened. I thought nothing happened. There was a full installation. Like I even ran it on FL Studio and nothing happened. Only thing that I noticed was that my computer was running just a little bit slower. And I'm just like, shit. They might have got me. Not only were they able to get into my YouTube, they were able to break down my backup email and get rid of that backup email, which would allow me to bypass all this shit. They changed my password. They changed the password to where you can't even request a new password unless you have some kind of Google security thing that's supposed to go on the back of your phone. And if not that, then you needed to get a security code. Only issue was that when I went to check my Gmail, I saw I got signed out. I started noticing other updates from YouTube. You just disabled the two-step authentication. I didn't disable that. They removed my Curtis King YouTube from my own Gmail account. That's when I know, oh shit, we're in trouble. Avedon sent me a text. He's like, bro, I'm sorry. I know it's late, but something fishy is going on with your channel. I check on my channel and look at this. At everybody in my Discord, MicroStrategy US is the company the hackers were posing as, and they basically took me off of my own YouTube and then started a live stream out of nowhere. So then it's my email. It said, Google account updated. Your recovery number for Curtis King was recently changed. If you didn't change your number, review your account activity. This should happen in a matter of a minute. New sign-in on Windows. Security alert. Two-step verification settings changed. Security key added. Niggas got me, bro. They took over the avatar. They took over the channel name. And not only that, I had over 2,000 uploads. And this is all I saw from the outside, is that I only had 10 videos left. I tried to do my best not to spiral when this shit was happening, because the live streaming itself was grounds for YouTube to take my whole shit down. Whenever you're doing some kind of scammy shit, especially crypto or money related, that's grounds to take your channel down immediately. I just started thinking about, like, forget the amount of videos, but the amount of editing and work that went into all of this shit. Like literally I was up that late working on a video. I've been uploading videos since 2009. All of the stuff was taken off, even my playlists, right? They just deleted all this shit, fam. Before I spiraled, I was like, all right, let me do some research. So the first thing I did was jump on YouTube and saw, what should I do if my channel has been hacked? So I watched the video and the guy said, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but the only solution you have, since there's no customer service for Google that you can call, the only option that you have is to go on Twitter. Whenever you start seeing that, like whenever I start seeing that, I'm thinking I'm good as baked. I'm done, bro. I'm done. Like this shit is over with. I followed those instructions. I said, Team YouTube, my YouTube email got hacked. Could you please provide me assistance in getting it back? Now I sent this and they said it takes up to an hour. So I was like, I'm not going to sleep. I couldn't go to sleep. I kept my black ass up. That was 2:32 a.m. They got back to me at 2:58. I'm only giving these details because I know somebody in here is going to go through this, and I just want you to know, like, everything that you're feeling right now is the same shit that I felt in the moment. I was like, this shit is hopeless. I'm done. I gotta start thinking about a new channel. They hit me up with a message. They said, so sorry you're having to deal with this. First, we need to get some real quick info from you, and then we'll connect with you with a specialist team who helps restore account access. Follow us and we'll be able to DM you the info you need. So then I said, thank you. I just followed, and they said, you're welcome. Send a DM. Then they sent me a message and it said, hi, to start, can you send us your channel URL? Send me a Gmail that you have access to. We'll get the specialist team to get your account back to you. They gave me a form to fill out, and they said somebody will get to you within the next business day. I started watching videos, and I was like, other people were like, yeah, it took me months before I got my channel back. Somebody else was like, it took me 2 weeks. These options were both inappropriate for what I was trying to do. Some of y'all understand, if you work on something hard like every day of your life, and hopefully you know yourself enough to be like, I am not in a position right now to do anything productive. I'm not sitting up here editing. I don't want to hear nothing. I just need to let this punch to the gut be what it is and just not give it too much of a title. So I was like, all right, it's a waiting game. But I went to sleep, phone on my chest. It goes off. They sent me an email. They said, hi, Curtis, thank you for reaching out to us. It's sad to hear about what happened to your account. I understand that it wasn't that easy to grow a channel, so I know how important it is for you to have it recovered. No worries. Let me help you. They had their internal team confirm that my account got compromised. So they saw it. They saw that live stream, and their internal team said, yo, he for sure got compromised. It said, however, I can see that you were able to recover your Google account, Curtis King TV. Kindly confirm if this is correct by answering the following questions. I didn't confirm my email. When I was asleep, them hackers received the confirmation email from their internal team and said, there's nothing wrong with my email. Or yeah, I recovered it. Everything's good now. Thanks, guys. They were still scamming. So then I told them, I said, hey, no, I didn't get the email. So they gave me this long survey in which they asked questions about like, where are you from? What is your IP? What was the last video that you remember that got uploaded? Mind you, this is still the same day. Everything after that was just a waiting game. I'm getting emails, I'm getting text messages, and I'm not responding back to nobody because I'm like, yo, fuck this, bro. I'm feeling real sour. I'll just lay down. Just lay down. I ate some vegan junk food, and I just lay down. I was like, I'm gonna eat shitty because today I just don't. Nope, I don't want to hear nothing. I just need comfort food because I'm like, yo, all of my shit is gone, and I can't do nothing about it. I was laid out watching a liquor game. I'm thinking to myself, just being negative. I was having a negative day. I was like, they probably gonna get their ass beat. That's gonna be just the icing on the cake. But they actually won that game. And at halftime, my wife came downstairs and she was like, yo, do you have access to your YouTube? I was like, nah. She said, a new video just popped up. What you mean a new video just popped up? I'm still feeling like, all right, this is cool, but there's still a chance that even with my email, I don't get my YouTube back because they took it away from my brand account. Finally got the email back, cool. That's one step. And sure enough, that Jermaine Dupri video went live, and I went to my channel, ran upstairs, and I was like, all right, let's see what's left of my channel. They didn't delete the videos. Thank God. They just privated all of them. If your notifications went crazy last night, I apologize, but that happened because my wife was helping me comb through almost 2,000 whatever odd videos to make them go live. Shout out to her. She's a real one because she didn't have to do that. Oh, let me tell you, I didn't tell you this part. So in the midst of them taking over my Google account, they also took over my Google Ads account because it was linked to the same email. And they charged me for $200 in ads. Of course they did that. Luckily, when I went inside and I got access back to my email and I went inside the Google Ads, they said, we actually have paused your account. It's going to get terminated if you don't confirm that this was you that actually put these ads up. I had to change my bank account, closing the other one. Yeah. It was just a roller coaster that I could not get off the entire day. DIYers, if you enjoyed this content, make sure that you hit the like button and maybe even consider subscribing. Come on, man. Don't be greedy. Peace.